You know the deal, man. Let's bring it in. Episode 135 of the Master in Creation podcast, man, where everyone is a master of their own creation. And, any good thing, any great thing requires maintenance. You know what I mean? And our guest today is here to provide exactly that maintenance of a familiar face. We got the boss man, the Master in Creation, in the building. We're shaking, brother.
It's good to be back.
Yes, sir. My man, it's good to have you back on the pod, man. I don't even know how many.
I don't like you dapping me up like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you be dapping everybody up, but like we ain't like dapping them up like 5 minutes before the podcast.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
yeah.
We had a full conversation.
Off cam, right here. Off cam, boss.
Like I don't live with you or shit. Like
I know, right? No, I know, man. But like, that's like, a part of the reason why I'm so excited that you're back on, man.
turn the game down a little bit because we're both
loud
ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, that's right.
We don't got no quiet guests on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And shout out to our quiet of our guests.
Yeah, right.
Definitely
no, man, between you and I,
make
bro,
my audio editing more fun.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you.
I know my audio be all right. Be like, turn this nigga down. Yeah. Lower his lines a little bit.
He gotta go down.
Yeah, right. No, man, but bro, I'm just super excited for you. Just just some stuff you share with me off camera, but like some of the stuff that like you just been wanting to share with people, man. Like I'm just super excited for you. Just just to allow us to gain perspective on like stuff you got coming down the pike. And just even kind of get into it, bro. Like I think on the last pod, and please correct me if I'm wrong at all, like you decided that you were stepping away from hip hop. It's like, well, not hip hop, but rap music, like making rap music.
It's stepping away from making rap albums.
Okay, albums. Okay, all right.
Like specifically albums of just like dedicating myself. Like hip hop is something that's in your blood. It's in your soul. It's
exactly
something that
right.
I can never remove from
exactly
me, even if
right.
I wanted to.
Type vibes, right?
But with that being said, I was on like a 6-year grind of like project, single,
right.
single, video,
right.
video, project, performance, video, project, performance. All of hip hop.
Yeah.
Like it was just all of hip hop, and again, it's never gonna be removed from me. Hip hop is something that is in your blood.
Yeah, right.
I'm always gonna continue to make hip hop music.
Right.
I am still of no state to make a fucking rap album.
Yeah, right.
I just don't.
And that's fair, right?
I just do not want to do that right now. And next year might be my first like year in a while where I don't release a rap project, potentially, depending on whenever I do release the EP that I am working on right now.
Right.
Which is 3 songs, 4 maximum. And not something that I'm like everything needs a music video. Or
right.
Like I made an EP that has a fucking short film to it.
Yeah.
Like an
been there, right? Yeah, been there, did that.
Like,
yeah, right.
It's just like, and it's just constantly just trying to challenge myself to do things in hip hop that I have not yet done. And kudos to me, I've done a fucking lot in hip hop. I've done a lot. I performed hip hop. I've recorded hip hop. I've recorded so many different styles of hip hop. I've recorded music videos of hip hop. I've done so many different, music videos of hip hop. And like, even like yesterday, I was showing somebody the, music video, and to his taste, it wasn't his thing. And I'm like, that's completely fine. He's like, I love stories and blah, blah. Let me show you and I. Yeah. So I show him you and I. He's like, yo, what the fuck? This is cool, bro. Yeah. My nigga, I don't think you understand how accomplished I am. Fuck my numbers.
Yeah, right.
How accomplished I am in saying that, like, I wanted to do this thing artistically.
And niggas
and
did it. Right, facts.
100%. So if you want a story, bro, I got a story for you.
Yeah.
No, I have a
Sit
story.
down. Like,
if you want visuals, I have it. If you want the shit talking, I have it.
Right.
Like, if you, whatever you want in hip hop,
flavors,
I've gotten there, and it's not to say that my life is a constant story. So
right.
I always, the way my music works is I live my life, I write about it, and that I release it in hopes that either somebody can relate or they can see my life so vividly,
right,
in a way that you don't have access to other people's lives in a completely different way. Like I'm not just on Facebook just talking about my ex, but like
posting
like,
memes and shit that relate to you.
Right. Like guys, we don't need to know about that about your business.
You feel me? Like,
but in a way that is palatable in such a clean way of art,
right, absolutely.
And So like that's what I'm always trying to achieve. So with the song that I have coming out in 2 days, with the music video I have coming out in 2 days,
Right.
you know, I did things that I haven't done yet in hip hop, and I had to finish a story that I didn't know that I was working on this entire time,
Right.
you know, and this was the final say I had to have for this story that I wanted to tell.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of my music is a learning lesson for myself. Either like I was listening to Female Dog, you know, the one day on a walk, and I'm like I had a moment, I'm like, damn, that's my life. Holy shit.
Wait, who made this?
Like,
yeah.
it's not even that, because
Yeah.
I've gotten past that,
Yeah.
which I still don't think a lot of people have gotten past, where it's just like, I can't believe this is him.
Yeah, right.
Like, I can't believe this is him making this music. Like, it's so good and so different, and but like, I just can't believe it's him. You know what I mean? This person that wears so many hats, that I'm making this also good of music too.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? But I'm just like, man, like this is my life, and it's boisterous, and that is my good side of my life.
Yeah,
You know, like,
right.
there's a part of my life that is fantastically great.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, not
right.
just like, you know, I'm doing very well, you know, in life, but like that's like the fantastical great.
Yeah,
where it's
yeah,
like,
right.
I have days where it's like you can't even make this shit up.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
No,
Like,
facts, right.
This shit's just
A song,
wild.
a
and
song don't even do it justice. Like,
type of shit,
yeah,
you
right.
know? But then you have like the other learning lessons of like you and I, you know what I mean? Where, you know, I constantly say where like those ones, it's like, and what is coming to be, you know, where it's like I had to learn something in creating that. Like I had to learn. There's something that I needed to learn in making that, about myself and about that situation and about, you know, whatever. And I'm glad that I finally came to a finality, you know, within that.
Nah, facts. I was getting tatted the other day, bro, and yeah, it looks like my tattoo said, yeah, like is your homie like not, you know, making rap music anymore? I was like, nah, like, you know, he
You
will.
said I literally just listened to one of his rap songs yesterday.
That's no, bro. Like I literally said, like, yo, he just got done showing me shit the other day. Like, you know, he will be back. So, like, you know, I think people just may have got like a misunderstood.
It's not even be back, and I was never gone.
Well,
you know what I mean?
fair play.
Like,
Yeah,
so,
right. Yeah,
like,
fair, right.
I'm never gonna be gone from hip hop. I'm never. I don't. And again, it's not in a braggadocious way.
No,
Like,
facts, right.
I have ingrained it so much in my life, and again, like this podcast is hip hop. You know,
types.
like,
No, exactly. Like in the purest way.
and I'm here for basically every single episode.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
Due to an injury, I missed one episode recently.
Yeah, right.
You know?
And
Like,
even then, you were still in the atmosphere.
I'm in the hospital literally.
Dog,
calling
no,
you,
yeah,
messaging you,
literally.
Make sure everything's going smoothly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right,
Like, I'm
facts.
ever present.
Yeah,
in
right.
this. It's literally called the Masters of Creation podcast. You
Facts.
know, like it's gonna be ever present in me. It's just I right now don't want people to have this expectation. When I say people, fans, that there is gonna be another new menace.
Okay, yeah, right.
Coming out, you know, anytime soon.
Let's just temper
Like,
the
it's-
expectation. Yeah,
You know, because the things that I have to brag about as I develop are in a different way. Like it's just they're different things to brag about, so it's gonna come across
and
different.
dog,
The things
yeah,
that
right.
I'm sad about are different.
That's what I'm saying. Like
comes
you just
across
like
in a
you have to
different way.
live your life. You know what I mean? Like you've done a lot at like, you know, 28. You know what I mean? It's just like incredible stuff. But bro, there's so much life just ahead that you have to live, and like the art that comes from that, bro. Like you feel me? Like it's
And
gonna be
also
crazy.
didn't want to be hypocritical because on the one podcast, you know, I talked about, you know, Andre 3000 making a fucking flute project, and
yeah, right.
and I'm just like, bro, you could definitely come up with a rap project, but my quarrel with that was how long of a hiatus that he took
Okay.
in between. And I'm like, there's definitely even a 3-song project you could have put together.
Right.
So saying you can expect a 3-song project from me here and there, maybe, you know,
Yeah.
singles here and there, you know, but to release go back and look,
Mhm.
like look at the quantity and quality
Right.
that I released at for years, you know, the quality will still be there.
Right.
I promise you that, and then some. The quantity is going to go down a bit.
Yeah.
The quantity is going to go down a bit.
Right.
I'm never going to fully step away from it. I can't wait to see how my rap, how my music, how my art continuously evolves. So I'm still have that excitement in me.
100%, bro. And you mentioned just like just, you know, wanting to challenge yourself, which, you know, is everyone, you know, wants to do it. But like, how do you go about noticing or just even like kind of like when like you're doing like an audit, I guess it's like of yourself. It's like what you've come to be able to do.
When I'm
Like-
trying to achieve something and I don't know how, and I really want to.
Okay.
I don't know how, and I really want to.
Okay.
Even just editing that music video the other day, like I said, I had to step away from it for a few
No,
hours.
facts, right.
I mean, I knew what the fuck I wanted to do.
Right.
Like, I've never done this before. That style of video, I've never done those edits before.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't know how, but I really want to.
Okay.
That's how I know I'm challenging myself, and that's how I know I'm doing something new.
Yeah.
Because if I knew how to do it, I would just do it. It would just
Type
be
shit, yeah.
done like that.
Right.
So I constantly want to get myself in positions where I'm like, I really want to do this thing, and I don't necessarily know how. But God damn, I'm going to fucking do it.
Right.
Before I made this fucking podcast, I didn't know how to fucking make a podcast.
Right.
I know how to build this shit.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know how to do any of this shit.
Of course, right.
But I really fucking wanted to.
Yeah.
It was 135?
Yeah. Come on, man. Cash, 135 cash. You're.
If we haven't hit it yet, we're nearing out on our 100th guest.
Yeah, right. I know. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to. I really fucking wanted to.
That's a fact.
It was challenging, so that's how I knew that I was growing. Like that is growth. Is when
Facts.
you don't know how to do that thing, but you really want to, and you don't fucking stop until you get it.
Right.
So I've been doing the same thing with my art as well, and that's what you're gonna hear in these next few songs. For the song that's gonna be coming out here in 2 days,
Yeah.
I
I was going to say, for people who don't know, yeah.
Yeah, the music video was challenging for me, and then the ad-libs was the first time, and I was getting close to mastering my ad-libs on Devious.
Okay.
That was the first time where I was like, man, like, especially for songs like for sure, Female Dog.
Mm-hmm.
That was, even just sticking to that one, that was one where I was like, fuck, I just nailed those ad-libs.
Nada, I mean.
And that's
Yeah,
right. Just off
Yeah,
hand,
yeah,
what I mean?
facts.
And even, I guess, if you want to consider the ad-libs, with Say No, yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, no facts.
If you want to consider those ad-libs.
No, they are 100%. Yeah,
so
facts.
it's like, I got extremely close to mastering my ad-libs on that project.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, now I know, let me see if I can really master it. And I think on I have mastered. And it's not I think I know.
Yeah.
I've now mastered my ad-libs, and now moving forward, that's no longer a challenge for me.
Okay.
It's no longer something new. Every time you're going to hear ad-libs in my songs moving forward, they're going to be fucking impeccable.
Yeah.
Just impeccable ad-libs.
Yeah.
Just mastered.
What would you say, like, change for you to, like, help, turn that up?
For me, it was the character that I want to have on my ad-lib.
Okay, word.
I was trying too much to be myself in my ad-lib, and I'm like, my ad-lib has to show the animated side of me.
Yeah, right.
It has to show the character of my character. So I was like, let me get in character of my character and deliver.
Yeah.
And now I know how to do that to a T.
Nah, 100%. And because, like, I know with just some of, like, the songs you're working on, like, just even, like, this EP, you've been sitting on them for, like, a while. Right? Some of the songs.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
One has been a while. The other two were fairly recent. The
okay.
other two, when I first heard the beats, I knew it. Crazy enough, so I have another one. And I can announce it's going to be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's either going to be November or December.
Mm-hmm.
Probably November. It's going to be something called Of the Effect of Not Working. Like either it's not working or not working.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, I heard the beat, and I then wrote the entire song probably in a 2-3 day span.
That's crazy.
First hearing the beat to then writing the entire song. When it came to heard the beat, the chorus came first.
Okay.
And then me and that verse had a little tussle.
Yeah, right.
That verse
Sure.
had a little tussle. Actually, even for It's Not Working, it was a completely different song with a completely different chorus. And I had to change the chorus for me to then be able to write the entire song.
Facts.
The chorus wasn't true.
Yeah.
It wasn't true.
Bro, that leads me to, like, my question. So, like, what do you have to say, like, what is like your, thoughts on like just possessing the patience in order for a chorus to be true, or like in order to like, fully make a song what it's supposed to be, like, just like, speak to like, was that something like you developed? Was that like always something like, what, I can hold on to this until it's like the right time?
It's so tough because I don't want to be disparaging to artists who are like Lil Wayne, who is one of the most accomplished, if not the most accomplished rapper to have ever lived.
Facts.
Where he goes into the booth and he freestyles
the
beat and forgets his lyrics on the next song.
Facts, right.
Does a whole nother song. He'll do 10 songs in a night.
Right.
15 songs in a night.
Type files, right, yeah. Okay.
And if that's truly how he does every single song, that's impressive, and I would like to think that that is more of the minority of an artist.
Of course, yeah, right.
What I believe is more common of an artist is we have a piece of a painting. We have a piece of a sculpture. For me, I have a piece of a song. Sometimes it's 2 lines. Sometimes it's just the beat.
Right.
Sometimes it's just a chorus. Sometimes it's a verse. Sometimes it's a word. And it can take a month, 5 months, a year, 5 years,
right,
10 years to finally create the entire thing that you envision. It's just at the time, and obviously you get so excited, so like I'll like work on this song, and then
of course
this piece, and then but this one excites me like so
yeah, right, yeah, a little
you must forget about it a little bit.
Yeah, right.
You're this child a little bit, unfortunately. yeah, Papa, like Daddy.
Ugh.
We're like us artists are abandoned parents.
Yeah, right.
We be abandoning our children, here and there, but.
Right.
A lot of times we come back.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm here to pick up my son.
I'm here to pick up. I'll be back next week.
I'll be back next week.
That's how we treat it sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
So I was even having the conversation with my mom, and I was like, "Mom, like I have this beautiful chorus that I've been singing to myself for years now.
Yeah.
Literally, it's now 8 years. I've been singing this chorus to myself for 8 years now. I just don't have the beat and the verse to go with it.
Yeah,
I just don't.
Facts.
But I promise you that chorus will be used at some point in time in my life because I know it. I did it.
Yeah.
Of course, I did that part. That part is perfected.
Yeah.
I don't want to change a single piece about it.
Yeah.
I just got to build the rest around it, So I think a true artist, that is the majority of us.
Right.
And you have a few outliers
that can, just
that
go in the booth and freestyle
and
2 albums.
paintings.
Yeah,
and
right.
Not even care about them almost. Like they're a different kind of parent. Like I don't even know how to describe that parent.
Yeah,
now,
right.
Like all neglect.
Almost like
it's all neglect.
Yeah, it's a like an intro love bomb and then neglect.
Like, people that have like 15 kids. Like
facts.
8 baby moms.
Hey, that love gotta get some child gets number 15. Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, you telling me you don't love any of them enough to like keep in the shop, like sleep in the house? Like,
right.
None of them, none can sleep in your house.
Right.
Okay, like, all right.
No,
like,
bro. And thank you for your insight on that. Just because, bro, like, I just saw your post about 8 years in the game. I'm like, is that like we haven't hit the like 10-year market, or like are we coming up on it, or
of
10 years
being
in the game?
In the industry?
Definitely over 10.
No,
Yeah.
Now over 10.
Yeah.
Over 10.
As far as like making music.
Yeah.
Copy.
And
yeah. It just put into perspective, bro. Like, again, like, if anyone is claiming to be like an artist and is willing to put or just really have that patience and just, have that, I guess, steadfastness, then like, just like know what you're taking on, just because like, like, dog, 8 years of just, like you say, constantly challenging yourself, like, just like trying to up, and then like even having those moments of like, damn, like you'll write lyrics and like have them sit for like 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and it's just like you come back to it. Like, what's the feeling of like coming back to a joint and it's like, damn, all right, like now, like I'm ready, like now these lyrics, like for the one song you said, like, yo, these lyrics aren't true yet. Once they became true, like, were you like, what is that feeling like for you? Like,
it's just the aha.
Yeah,
it's
right.
It's like duh.
Type shit, right?
You know, like
that.
I was even talking to Kingston today over that. You know what I mean? It's like duh.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like even the music video, you know, like I walked away from it and came back. I'm like, oh, duh.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That's how it needs to look like, you know.
Yeah.
And then with Ha, it was like the last like couple lines I wasn't able to finish. You know, walked away from it for a day, came back. I'm like, oh, duh, these are the lines.
Right.
Come on, Michael, these are the lines. You know, like as if they always existed.
Right.
And I just need to pull them from somewhere. Like, of course, that's what it.
Right.
Like, they always existed, you know?
Right.
So yeah, it's just such a duh.
Yeah.
You know, moment.
Facts.
Just such a like, okay. You know, like now and then once you get to that moment, then you just like it's a bobsled. You know, you're just fucking. It's all go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing that holds you back once you have that breakthrough moment. You know, with the song or with the project that you're working on.
Right. No, 100%, bro. Nah, man. Like I'm super excited. And like you said, like the EP's only gonna be like what, like three joints.
If it's and again, like there's not fucking hold it. Like,
yeah.
The next two songs that I have coming out are very fucking good. Songs.
Yeah.
I've never
quality over quantity. Yeah,
it's tough because I can only have these conversations with very few people, and I don't mean to be disparaging, and I know that we're beating a fucking dead horse with this conversation.
Yeah, right.
But I have met very few other artists.
Yeah, right.
I've met many people who have released a song. I've met many people who have painted a painting. I've met many people who have released a music video or done a thing or a handful of things.
Facts.
There's so very few of us that have been doing it for so many years. I'm so young. Like that's what I'm saying.
100%, bro. That's always what you're saying.
I envy the people who started the realness of what I started at 14, 13,
right.
12.
Yeah, right.
Like they were making good shit because I've been making music for many years.
Right.
It just was ass.
Right.
Like I was making writing bad lyrics.
Right.
I was writing bad lyrics and then
gotta get it out. Yeah.
And then it wasn't until I was 20 until I started making good lyrics.
Facts.
You know, and great. I mean, honestly, like those are some of my first songs I ever released were like some of the first like real songs I was able to put together.
Right.
You know? But those wouldn't have happened if I didn't write ass shit for years. If I didn't freestyle ass shit for years. If I didn't like ass beats and like was only listening to non-original beats. I was listening to Playing Lemonade by Gucci. I mean, and rapping over like everybody else. You know, like.
I might have been in those ciphers.
Exactly, you know? So I envy the people who were fucking up at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Really though.
And then at 12, they start making great shit. Mm-hmm. And then from 12 moving on, they made great shit.
I mean, no,
you know,
facts.
Like, I don't. Again, I just don't know how that. I don't. It's if you're an artist, listen to this. Or if you think yourself to be an artist or this, I'm not trying to like good at you. You know what I mean? But like, I make great music. Like I don't make good music. I make great music. But it required me to do ass shit for many years before it even got to that point.
Right.
So I think some people who might even have the capacity to make great art, they give up or they hold back, you know, at a moment where it's just like, God, I don't know if there's anybody who wrote their first ever, like truly, like if they're being honest,
it was fucking
ever
and
song,
it
like,
was
wrote
aces.
lyrics down for the first time, and it was a masterpiece. Like
this shit is going platinum.
You know, like,
right.
No,
right.
You know, like, do you know how many ass shit I had to write until I got to Drunk?
Of course.
You know, like it's before I got to even before that was the Miles and the lyrically, and it's still not perfect. I think Pull Up lyrically is much better than Miles is lyrically.
Okay, yeah.
There's some moments where I'm like, in hindsight, could have cleaned that up a little bit. But it required so much bad shit just to get to that point.
Right.
And then if you, it's very hard to damn near compare that shit, which is still great in its own right, to what I'm doing with what I did with Devious. It's like
it almost doesn't even become a conversation. I mean, it's just like,
and not this in this crazy because again, this is what a true artist is.
Facts.
The songs are still great.
Yeah, right.
Still an argument to be fucking had. With
right,
songs.
Facts.
My uncle likes Menace more than Devious.
I mean, that's a fight.
And it is a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, I always see constant evolvement.
Sure.
But I have to acknowledge, I make great shit.
Yeah, of course.
And once I started making great shit, I've only made great shit.
Right.
And again, like nothing, of course, I'll write fucking bad. I still write bad lyrics to this day. It's just, you're never going to fucking hear them. That's just a concept to me.
Yeah, right.
It's just practice to me. It's
right.
just like, now that's just practice.
Mm-hmm.
That's just leading to the great shit. once it's released, that's great shit. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not releasing that shit unless it's
until
great shit.
it's no,
So
100%.
if it's released, if it's a song of mine that's released, it's bare minimum really good.
Yeah, right.
You know, if
Facts.
not great, if not one of your favorite songs that you've heard.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
some of my songs that I've made are some of my favorite songs that I've heard.
I heard, right? Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
period,
Fair
you
play,
know?
right?
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like you can get to like the British just like if you truly want to lead down this artist path, and you feel like you have that innateness in you, you're gonna make some bad shit for a long time.
Yeah,
You're
right.
gonna make some really bad shit for a long time.
Dog,
If
right?
you start anything, you're gonna do bad at it for a long time.
Yeah,
And then if you have the innateness in you and you stick to it, eventually it's gonna be consistent.
figure it out,
Great.
man. Yeah, facts. Yeah, dog.
Just
And
remember.
again, bro, it's commendable, man. And it, like like you said, anyone that calls himself an artist, bro, like I commend you. Just for that lifestyle and just sticking, like having the stick to itiveness, for lack of a better word, or just like that dedication. Because, bro, like and like I'm not talking about anyone specific, but just like generally, like when you see,
Expand it past artists.
yeah,
Anybody who is willing to do anything
mm-hmm. Facts,
and be ass at it, ass
Thank
at it,
you, yeah.
ass at it,
Right.
ass at it,
right,
good,
yeah,
better,
Mhm.
better,
yeah,
great,
yeah,
great,
right,
great,
yeah,
great.
yeah,
It's I don't want people to just listen to this as an artist. There's people that tune in that have never done anything artistic in their entire life. I want anybody who's listening to this, who is trying to achieve anything in their life and be great at it,
right,
to understand you are going to be
dog,
like you're gonna look at it like cringe. Like you're gonna just
dog. The internal like that is like something that like I've had to just learn and just like really sit with, bro, and like just giving myself the space to just be ass at something, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know, like this might be just like for like a therapy session, but like I just hated like not being able to like get something just like immediately, but it just kind of like evolved into like it evolved into like a humility thing where just like, well, I mean, what have you done to be good at this thing? Like what pain have you put in? You know what I mean? Like you just kind of have to humble yourself to like whatever you're approaching and be like, I mean, you're just starting this thing. Like why? It's almost kind of arrogant to think that like you would be good off the rip. You know what I mean? So like that's like like where I kind of sat for a while, but like every now and again like I'll even just kind of get some of those tugs like, man, like fuck, like why aren't I getting this? But that breakthrough is, like you said earlier, like that's the growth. You know what I mean? So I mean I completely agree. And just even just kind of like switching gears, or like did you have anything to?
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
like, there is also a fine line, which we've spoke about, in other episodes of like, like, and I don't
knowing when to.
and I don't know how to
knowing when-
explain
Yeah, right.
that part.
Sure.
Like, there's we all can't do everything.
Of course,
We
of course,
are not
of course,
all blessed to be able to do everything.
of course.
We have an innateness in us,
Mhm.
So I think if you're like a different kind of ass for so long, it's like it's hilarious. It's one. I can help it.
A different. No, but it's like it's certain asses you can accept over others. Like,
and I don't know where that line is.
Yeah.
I don't know where that line
It's-
is.
I mean, like, it's different for everybody.
acknowledging
Yeah, right.
that from the age of, I don't know when I wrote my first lyrics, I don't know, maybe let's just call it 9, 8,
yeah.
up until 20, like, shit wasn't great.
Right.
Shit wasn't, I probably had some things here and there.
Sure.
I definitely did.
Yeah,
I definitely
yeah,
had
yeah.
melodies.
And that's even like what kept you going. So it's like, okay, nah,
Ex-
like this is like
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And then God did his work with
Absolutely. Right. Yeah.
the
Everything.
in-between,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Facts
know?
for
So
sure.
there's a line,
Mhm.
but for if you know,
Yeah.
and I think everyone knows.
That's what
at
I'm saying.
some
Like
level.
you know.
If you know,
right.
no matter what, again, we're not talking about art.
Yeah. Facts.
If you know, you're like, I can do this.
Mhm.
Like, I can. Am I gonna be able to achieve greatness tomorrow? Fuck no.
Yeah. Right.
But I can do this. I could see myself. I see the vision of myself being this thing, and it's gonna be difficult as fuck.
Right.
I'm gonna suck and fail and fail and suck and fail.
Right.
Just a common street horror.
Yeah.
You
right.
And then one day we get into the house.
Yeah. And one day we're in the crib. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? And then we have insurance. You know what I mean? And then we get
it. You know,
right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
No.
Keep going till you get to the house.
Yeah. Keep going until you get to the crib, and don't stop until you get to the doors, man. Yeah, no, bro. Just kind of switching gears, bro. Like, and like you like touched on it before, but like, do you think like it always requires like I guess like a heightened emotional state to like get the fire to create something like like have you ever created just like out of casual, I'm chilling, like let me just play around with this or that?
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
like whatever I came up with hit,
Yeah.
I was just driving in my car on the way to work,
Okay.
and I just heard the beat, and I was like, "You can get hit with that, hit with that, pep, pep, pep. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. You can get hit with that, hit with that, pep, pep, pep. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. You can get hit. You can get hit. You can get hit." And I'm like, "Oh no, that's crazy."
Yeah,
you know. And I was just driving on my way to work,
Yeah, sure.
Listen to the beat.
Yeah, facts.
and that just came to my mind.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, right.
there's other times where I'm in a super emotional state,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, "Oh man, like I knew exactly the words to say at this moment."
Mm.
And there's sometimes where I go through an emotional state and I'm far removed from it. And at that point, then I'm able to go back and talk about that emotional state. So again, as I said, like hip hop can't go from you, no matter what you are, if you're truly that thing, you can't be removed from it.
It's in you, not on
just,
you.
It's just in,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I say, to give you like a comparison,
Yeah.
because he and I are both in property management. Once you get to a certain level of property manager,
Right.
it's a 24/7 thing.
I mean,
You're
facts.
always,
Yeah, it's a fact.
no matter what you're doing,
That's a fact, yeah.
not
Yeah. The
manager,
manager.
property manager
Right.
for that property.
Yeah, right.
You are the one and only.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
it's your entire identity.
Yeah, sure, right.
It
Yeah.
becomes your entire identity,
Right.
for better or for worse.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
you want. That's what you want. If not,
Mhm.
then sorry.
Yeah.
You know. So it's no matter what you are doing in life, just know that if you're doing something super consistently and you're becoming great at that thing, it's just always you.
Right.
So I can come up with a hit song
Right.
at any moment.
Sure.
I can't always choose that moment.
Right.
Most of the time I don't choose that moment.
Right, facts.
You know? But at any moment I could just be sitting fucking down and just something happens. I'm just like, oh, that's that. Like, I don't know how I came up with the chorus to "Huh."
Mhm.
I know what inspired the chorus to "Huh."
Yeah, sure.
You know? And
Yeah.
then whenever I came to the chorus to "Huh," I was like,
Yeah. You're right.
You know?
Facts.
It's probably just me sitting there. And I probably comically was like, "Oh, he got money, huh?
Yeah, right.
He real funny, huh?
Wait a minute.
He got style, huh? He fucked for a while, huh?"
Wait a
And
minute.
I was like,
Wait.
"Oh, that's a chorus to a song.
Yeah.
Let me add some more lines to that and
Mhm.
really flesh it out."
Right.
Then I heard the beat. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's
Facts.
that." You know.
Yeah.
So whenever you do something that consistently, no matter what it is, and you're that great at it, it just becomes your identity. It's
Right.
just always with you. So
No,
at
I
any point in
agree, yeah.
time, that is the hat that you can put on.
Yeah, not enough. Yeah, what Gucci said? Gucci said like juice only lasts in the fridge for what, like a couple of days. But that sauce, come on, man, that should stay in for eons, nigga. Like that sauce,
You'll never throw away that sauce.
Yeah, that sauce will be there for generations. You feel me? So no, man, and like you don't like. Do you ever get like? Have you ever dealt with like writer's block? If so, like, I mean, how did you move past it? Did you?
I
like,
almost don't believe in writer's block. In a sense, like, who the fuck's writing every day?
right.
Like, unless you're writing for other people,
Or like
you're
a
being
book or
forced
some
to,
shit,
and you're
yeah.
being chained up in a basement. Like,
right.
who's writing all day, every day?
Yeah.
Like, who's painting all day, every day?
Cut to the writer's strike.
Who's taking a fucking photograph
Yeah.
all day, every day?
Type vibes, yeah, right.
Who's recording a video all day, every day?
right.
Like, then you get exhausted. Like,
Sure.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can get fucking exhausted by something,
Mhm.
like fatigued by shit.
Right, yeah. Mm.
But I don't need to write every fucking day to prove that I'm a fucking writer.
Right.
Like, I don't need to record music every day to prove that I make music.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I'm so much more than that and always that.
Yeah. Right.
So, like, I don't need it. So
you'll prove you're Superman right now.
Yeah,
like,
I am
I mean,
Superman.
yeah.
I don't need, no one needs saved. There's no
like that's what I'm saying. Like,
crime.
shit is cool right now. Like, I'm with Lois. I'm chilling. Like
There's
what you want
peace
me
on
to?
earth.
Yeah.
I'm on a date right now.
Yeah. Like, what you talking about?
Nigga,
Prove?
holy
Like,
shit,
yeah,
leave me the
right.
fuck alone.
Right.
You know, like,
No.
and it goes back to like what I said, where I live my life, I write about it,
Yeah.
and I release it in hopes that somebody relates, or they find entertainment, joy, or whatever,
Yeah.
in seeing somebody's life so clearly in an artistic manner.
Facts.
You know, so I have to live my life to write about my life. I don't lie in my raps. I speak facts. I break back. You know, like I talk about my actual life.
Right.
So I have to live life to write about it. And again, I could write about something 6 years ago. It just didn't spark me to write it, but I lived it.
Facts.
I had to have already lived it to talk about it.
But that's all you need, because like if you can just draw on it, because it's just like it's your life. So like all you gotta do is just draw on it. Like you don't have to search for nothing. Like,
I get scared to even foreshadow. You know, I'm conscious of it.
Yeah,
I wrote Baka before I was in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I
That's the
wrote
thing. No,
Baka.
yeah.
Did I release? No. I released both like simultaneously, but no, like I wrote Baka.
Nah, it's just powerful.
I wrote
bro,
the
yeah.
lines. I'm in Tokyo, nigga. Where the fuck are you? And I wasn't even. And I never even was in Tokyo yet. For all intents and purposes, something could have happened, and I never even would have got there, and then that song would have never been released.
Right.
You know, and it was a fantastic song.
Right.
But luckily,
Yeah.
I was in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I filmed the video in Tokyo.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And it worked out. So I don't
Right.
even like foreshadowing like that.
Right, yeah,
You know,
facts, right.
I like being able to say things just period in my life. Where even today, you know, you and I were talking about an opportunity that I was presented with
Right.
potentially.
Mhm.
I'm not even going to get excited about it, nothing
Sure.
about it until it is
So yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Until it has passed and I can say I've done it.
Right.
I don't even like to speak about
Type
it. I don't
vibes,
even
yeah.
like to
I
be
feel
around
you.
it, you know.
I
I
feel
don't
you.
even want to bring like bad juju
I feel you.
on
Yeah,
it, you
yeah.
know,
No,
or
I
have
agree.
expectations be just
I'm with you.
crushed.
Yeah, no.
I think
no.
that hurts people sometimes too. Like now that, you know, think about it, is like people have this expectation that this shit's going to go perfect and this
Yeah.
is going to happen.
Mhm.
You know, and I may have done that a lot whenever I was younger.
Bro,
And I've
guilty, man.
finally gotten out of that,
Mhm.
of just like having this definitive expectation that,
Yep.
hey, someone said that this is going to happen, so clearly it has to happen.
Yeah, right.
Or, you know, oh, this is lining up perfectly.
Yeah, right.
so
Yeah, right.
clearly the day of, you know.
Mhm.
It's like the funniest comparison to that is like whenever you plan an outdoor event here in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh, you know, it's
that's
like
funny. Yeah.
it could fucking downpour
yeah.
all day that day, and you have
Yeah.
electrical equipment out.
Guy
You know,
niggas saying, "Oh, we needed this on the corner." Like, yeah, we did need this.
you know, it's-
torrential downpour. It's like, hey, listen.
you know, so it's like you had all these plans and everything was
Right,
perfect,
absolutely.
and then
No, man,
torrential
100%.
downpour.
Yeah,
So
right.
I think that is like almost like a microcosm of life.
Sure.
You know, so I never try to get too excited or even despair. You know, I just dealt with a medical issue
Yeah.
that, you know, recently that I'm still dealing with.
Mhm.
And there was a moment where it could have been very, 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 very bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even want to speak that into existence.
Sure.
You know, I plan for everything,
Right.
and the event that it happens, and the event that it doesn't rain, and the event that it does rain.
Right.
You know, I plan an event, but I have no definitive expectation of anything happening until it is literally happened
Right.
in the moment.
Right.
So, you know, I treat that with the same thing with my art. It's
Right.
just I don't like talking about this shit until I actually did it.
That's fair play.
and
yeah.
it's over.
Right.
And then I'll talk about it.
Yeah, no, bro. I mean, no, I agree with you on multiple points for that. And then, bro, you like even like with your music videos, man, because it even seems like with those, like, I mean, you crank them out pretty quick, son. Like after you know, like make a song or like the visual isn't like too far behind. Like, is that always purposeful? Like, does it always map out like that? Like,
Well, I was gonna say that's absolutely not the case.
oh, okay.
Yeah, for a lot of them.
Okay.
What does happen is once I film the music video, that
Right.
shit needs fucking edited ASAP.
Yeah, right.
Where
yeah.
I filmed Baka
yeah.
and edited it in like the same night.
I
like, the
mean,
next.
dog, yeah,
yeah,
I
like-
think we might be in the B&B, like,
No, we were
like,
still-
yeah.
Oh, no, we were in the Airbnb.
That's
when
crazy, though.
when I was
Yeah,
editing.
no, facts. Yeah.
No, like I get
100%.
obsessed because again, it's once I cracked. For me, a music video, once the footage is filmed, that's all you need.
Fact.
Like,
No. Right. Yeah. Right.
From there, like
Then it could be, you know, you
then
could
it could
play
be
with
edited
it,
in any way, shape, or form.
But
You know, but I can't reshoot. Like once it's over, it's over.
Yeah,
once you, and that's the thing that I obviously have learned as time went on too. Overshoot. You know, over film.
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Right.
So it's like, because once you call cut on set,
It's done.
it's done.
Mm-hmm.
We're not calling that crew back. Obviously, if you have
Super have to and like.
no, I was gonna say like you are super, like you're Michael Jackson.
Oh,
You have
okay, word.
infinite money.
Okay,
and
well,
you can
yeah,
call
yeah.
people back or like
Please come back.
yeah.
We have to reshoot that.
And then that crew has a heart attack.
Yeah.
They have a fucking
Oh
heart
my
attack.
God, Michael just called us back. I have to reshoot that.
Michael, that was an outdoor shot, and it was raining for the first time in California in 10 days, in like 10 years.
Please, we need to reshoot that. And like that person just got beheaded or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and like to even like recreate the energy and the
Yeah,
everything, like,
and
it's
no, bro,
so- which
100%. Like that's the thing too.
and that gives you an answer and insight to, you know, how a lot of films can go downhill very fast.
Yeah.
Is whenever they have to reshoot shit
Yeah,
months later.
yeah,
Nobody wants to come back to work for that. Nobody. The crew
Dog,
don't
you
want
gotta
to. The writers
fly,
don't
though,
want to.
yeah.
Nobody wants to.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to
man.
get back, and then you have to recreate that energy.
Yeah, man.
that
After you just came, like,
that
or coming
felt,
down.
that
Yep.
you felt
mhm.
you shut the door on.
Yeah, man.
It's near impossible.
Yeah, bro.
No,
yeah,
it's near
yeah, I mean,
impossible.
facts,
if not
facts.
impossible. You know.
It's a good
So-
point. Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to once the filming is done, then I get to editing. phase.
Right,
That's
yeah.
whenever the fastness happens.
Yeah. Okay. We know fair
But-
play. Right.
With all that like that to being said, you know, there's because I'm trying to think through like
Yeah.
all my music videos. I'd say insert rapper here was probably the biggest gap. That was probably like a year gap. I mean, Go was out for a while before the music video of Tokyo.
Sure. Right. Sure.
I feel like You and I was out for a decent amount of time before the short film
Maybe. Yeah.
was made.
I feel like, but I also feel like it was dropped like the same month though. Like when you dropped You and I, like maybe later that month, you would film and then.
I think the thing is, once I finalized that I'm making a music video, then there's no stopping me. Like,
Yeah. Right. Sure.
Once I have that whole thing written out, like I've never written an entire script for a music video and the scenes and got everything choreographed and all of that, and then not made the damn thing
Sure. Right. Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I have done that with Miles. I know the beginning, middle, end of Miles, the music video, and that song is now however many years old.
Yeah.
And I still know what the fucking music video is
Yeah.
for
Facts.
that song. It's just I don't have near the budget to make that music video.
Because I remember
it requires
the idea that you
clothes
said.
of me.
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
requires
saying.
clothes
Yeah,
of me, you know,
facts.
and I just don't have that budget. Like,
Mhm.
we're talking thousands of dollars
Yeah, literally.
and hours upon hours of time of
Yeah, it
somebody
takes
else's
some doing.
time,
Yeah, it takes
you know,
some
to
doing.
do that. So yeah, that takes a lot.
How do you like? What is like the like? You know, what do you see in a song that says these need visuals? Is it like just like the energy thing? Is it like I don't know, just like something that maybe like the chorus has you in just like like I can see a visual like for this chorus, and then like you maybe build the video, other elements out of that, or
I can make a music video for every song I've ever made.
for
For every single song I made. Unfortunately, the position that I'm in right now, and I truly do think in my heart that if I had the budget, I would have a music video for damn near every song I've ever made.
Okay.
I love music videos.
Yeah,
I
same.
love music
Me
videos.
too.
And the songs are about my life, and the songs have energy to them. Like, so I can always put a visual to that energy in that vision that I had. Unfortunately, right now I'm just constrained by budget.
Yeah.
No, I have you already know the music video to You Ain't.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like I have that entirely scripted
facts.
out.
No, 100%.
That requires timing,
Time, fucking
multiple
Got to
videographers.
cooperate a little bit. Like
it requires
lot of
a
elements,
lot to
yeah,
do,
facts.
you know, and I don't have the time. I have the finance, but I'm financially sound.
yeah,
So while it is a passion of mine,
yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not putting $5,000-$10,000 of my money
yeah, right.
that I could be accruing positive interest
Yeah, right.
in an investment account right now
Right,
into creating a video that might get 300 views.
right. Facts.
You know, like
Right.
I know that this video is not good, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But like to me, like I've made so many great music videos. Shame on me if it is the one that
yeah, right.
goes to trillions.
It is what it is, man.
Shame
but
on
at
me
this
if it
point,
is,
yeah, right.
you know,
At this
but
point,
I made so many great music videos, and again, I don't put any money into my marketing, at all, because again, that requires thousands of dollars too. And then I don't care to be a character.
right.
I don't care to be characterized. I don't care to be what is now modern famous.
Right.
Where like you have to you can't be you. Like you can't be you and famous no more. And sometimes you get lucky, but I still think there's even like again, you will never. I feel so ucky in a Hollywood LA party. You will never catch me.
Oh yeah,
You never catch me with like people would love me because of how and what people do love about me is that I'm so real and like I'll be like in front of you like ugh.
Yeah.
Like everybody will laugh. They're like, I mean, we all feel like that to the person, but nobody's ever said ooh before.
I wouldn't say it to you, man. Yeah, but hey, it's funny.
Nobody's ever said ooh to him, but we all know it's ooh.
Yeah, right.
But nobody's ever said it.
Yeah,
and like
right.
Mike says it.
Yeah,
like
right.
Mike like gets away from this person.
Yeah.
Mike doesn't care about your popularity or your fame or what you've achieved. I don't give a fuck
about none of that, my nigga.
Like I don't give a fuck.
That's just disgusting. You should stop it, probably.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
So
nah,
like,
facts.
not me.
No.
So
100%.
I get it. My goal is to create, when it comes to being an artist, is just create fucking great art.
Yeah.
Create art that I'm fucking proud of.
Yeah.
Shit that I can show my kids and
That's
be like,
it.
shit that I can watch myself and palette and listen to.
Right.
Shit that I want to hear.
Hell yeah.
That doesn't exist. And
Hell yeah.
Just do that.
I know, my nigga, you're well on your way. I mean, since you already announced it, I just want to congratulate you. In a few days here, you're about to go to a Concord Elementary.
Yeah.
To speak to the students, man. I mean, clap it up for that. That's fucking super, super dope. And we also are coming off our third book bag drive. With Concord, man.
Fourth community event.
Yeah, fourth community event in total. Third, book bag drive with Concord, man. And just like speak to like how that event went. What you were happy with. And then just even about the opportunity with Concord to speak to to the students. Even after that.
And again, it just I pray and I do know. Even if it's not just you.
Yeah.
People watch me, listen to me, see how I move, and they get inspired within their own life to know that I speak beyond artists.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I try my best, and now even in this podcast, I'm trying to be way more conscious of like not making this just about artists, just about life in general.
Sure.
Bro, the first thing that we did for the community was provide 5,000, 6,000, whatever, meals to local families here in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And it went fantastic.
Swimmingly, bro.
Went
like better than we ever thought that it
we
could go.
beat our goal 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, dude. It was
like
crazy.
it's
fucking nuts.
Better than we could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
Then we get to our first book bag drive. I purchased, and I was not in the financial stance that I am in now.
Sure.
And all this is, funded by us.
Yeah.
Where I bought as many backpacks as I thought, and I thought it was a good amount of backpacks. I was like, oh, this is a good amount of backpacks.
Right.
They were gone in like 20 minutes.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then there's like all these other kids like walking around like backpackless, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I can't do this, and you like even in the moment, like you ground me in moments where it's like, bro, Mike, like you did so, like these people were forever grateful.
Sure,
you know? And then I elevate you into saying it's not enough.
Yeah, right.
It's not enough. And Mike, you did. And then I have a moment to sit and be like, okay, I did do that.
Yeah,
I did do that.
Right, yeah, facts.
But it's still not enough.
Yeah, right.
And then for you to go, okay, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So to me, it was a failure,
Yeah.
So then year 2 of it, we got backpacks for the entire fucking school.
You're right.
And then we didn't have any excess school supplies.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, I feel like the school supplies are kind of important too.
Yeah, right.
For the kids that like don't want backpacks, like because there's kids, some kids are funny as fuck. And even some families, I'm sure that there are some families who are like, hey, we have money, you know what I mean, or have the pride, or have pride, or like,
right.
Pride,
No. Yeah,
like,
right.
Oh, we don't need that. Whenever, dude, just take a fucking backpack.
Yeah,
like,
type
it's
vibes.
free.
Yeah, come on.
You could use it for whatever. It doesn't need to be for school.
Yeah, facts.
Anybody can use a fucking backpack, whatever.
Yeah, right.
You got too many backpacks. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a problem.
bag
Like
man.
yeah, bag man.
Talking to bag man. Yeah,
You know?
my fault.
Maybe your cousin, their cousin, someone's kids. Like you can give to somebody else. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like just take this fucking backpack.
Right,
you know?
right.
So then on the third year, I was like, all right, let's get backpacks and school supplies. You know, for the kids that don't necessarily need a backpack, but you could use a fucking school supply.
Yeah, right.
And then let's get school supplies for the teachers so that they're able to have, you know. So next year, I'm curious to see how we expand even on that.
Hell yeah.
We're going to be on even better financial standing and have even better connections and a better relationship. And shout out to Concord Elementary for being such a great partner in all this.
Yeah, this, like,
they have been nothing but appreciative,
super dope, man.
receptive, and that led to the relationship me having now where they're inviting me to just come speak to the kids.
Man.
Here, and they have such a love and respect for my art, know, and me as being an artist and all that. Like we have fostered such a great relationship with that school, and again, my dream one day is that all schools. All kids in all schools here in Pittsburgh are able to have backpacks and school supplies. You don't need to worry about that. And then take it a step further. I don't think any kid should ever have to pay for their lunch. No kid should ever. And the teachers.
Right.
The teachers, they pay for their lunch too at the school. You don't get that shit for free. Get paid just like the kids if they're going to get a school lunch.
Yeah, right.
One day that in all of Pittsburgh, I hope that could be taken care of.
Right.
But again, it's just going one step at a time and just improving on what you've done.
Right.
So guess what we'll be at next year? At Concord Elementary.
Yeah, facts.
Guess what we'll be doing? Giving out backpacks and school
Come on
supplies.
now.
And we're going to make it better than we did the year prior and just continuously just try to do that, and you'd be amazed in life what happens whenever, again, you fail, and you continue and you build, foster relationships, and then all of a sudden, like I acknowledging it's my work ethic.
Yeah.
And I sometimes listen to my own preachings and stuff. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do listen to my own
the
preachings.
best of us do and don't.
And have gotten to a place, in my life, man, where like I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing well, and I am living my dream. If you have told 20-year-old me that was finally just starting to make good to great music, that I was going to film a music video in Tokyo, Japan, a place that I fucking admired and loved my childhood, nigga. It's like, how? I would have been like, how? With what money? What? Where? How am I getting there? Who's filming it? What song? Like, what the fuck song do I have right now that I'm gonna be fucking filming in Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah.
House party in Tokyo, Japan.
Right.
Drunk in Tokyo, Japan.
Shit.
Oh, it would be anything work. But it's just like
willing to go to jail. Yeah.
But it's like, I'm living, bro. I own a fucking podcast, with my fucking best friend, who I fucking live with. Like, nigga, I drug you from fucking Maryland. Y'all know the story. Like, it's just like, I'm living my dream. This is the shit that I dreamed of as a kid, and I'm living it. And I don't need the big flashing lights and all that. Like, nigga, I'm living my dream. Like, I'm truly, like, I'm about to go speak to a fucking elementary school that I remember that was down the street from me growing up.
Crazy, bro.
It's just like, and I remember I just 5 years ago, not too long in the past, where I was like, man, like, I want the opportunity to, like, speak to people.
Yeah, right.
And, like, have them listen to me that's not in musical form.
Right.
I have a lot to give with just my voice.
Right.
I really want the audience to do so and the opportunity to hear it. Like,
come on, man.
Even before that is the award ceremony of Artist Talk.
Yeah,
being able to
dog,
on the podium
dog,
and speak,
facts,
people,
facts.
This is gonna be the largest audience I've ever spoken in front of.
Yeah,
hundreds of kids.
Yes, it's crazy, dog.
Definitely gonna be the largest audience I've ever spoken.
Hell yeah, bro.
But it's just a start, and I was about to get disparaging things about others. And I'm trying to be a better man.
We're turning over a new leaf. Yeah,
new leaf.
No, but just even on that same tip, bro, like, just even, kind of going into it, man, like, what is one thing, like, when you're done, like, when they walk away, staff included, that, like, you want to just impart, man, with Concord, just like, via just like, when you are speaking to them, like, because, I mean, like, you've already shown, I mean, just like through the drives and everything, I mean, but, like, what's one message you want to impart on them?
I'll be back.
Young Schwarzenegger. You feel me? Nigga gonna be back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. I'll be back.
Mm.
Again, hey, raise your hand. Who received a backpack at school supplies from me in the past? You all recognize me? Word. See you next year. I'll be back. You know, and I think that's almost like what I always want to. Oh, you love that song? You thought I made?
Just stay right there.
I'll be back.
Yeah, just stay right there.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought I did this? Oh, cool. I'll be back.
Yep.
I'll be back. There's a sequel. I love sequels.
Yeah.
I love sequels.
Hell yeah.
I love a good sequel, I should say.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I love good sequels.
Come on, man. Jesus.
And I am in the business of creating great sequels.
Great sequels, man.
I'll be back, and that's what I pose. And I hope that you carry that same mentality in your life.
Hell yeah.
I'll be back. You know, I always at times, you know, always pointing to this lyric of the song that I had off a song called Sanity. I could get my ass beat, still want round two.
Yeah.
I always want round two. I always want round
Love a round two.
The worst thing you could do is beat me in a fight.
Yeah. Facts.
Because now I'm at your house.
You might as well just give the nigga the dub.
And just you beat my ass again.
Yeah, right.
And you're gonna be so pissed.
Excuse me.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Excuse me. Yeah. One more game. I need that. Yep. One more game.
Again.
Yep.
You know, I'll be back.
Yep.
I'll be back. So I want everybody to carry that with them in their life. Be back. Be back for yourself. Be back for others. Be back.
Yeah.
Be back.
No, man. And again, bro, I'm super fucking excited for you, man. And like, again, just congratulations on that, bro. I mean, and like, bro, it sounds like you're just hitting these marks, bro. Just like even personally, bro. Like, is there anything that like feels unexplored to you yet? Is there like any like
everything?
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
I
not even in terms of art either, just like life. It's like right.
Everything.
Yeah, facts.
Everything.
Right.
Am I as high as I could possibly go in property management?
No. Yeah.
Am I as high as I could go as a community activist?
No.
Am I high as I could go as an artist?
No.
Am I as high as I can go as a man?
No.
Am I as high as I can go financially?
No. Yeah, first.
All of it. All of it. I could go higher.
I
can constantly go higher. So I'm just constantly trying to go higher. I'm trying to be back.
Is there like any particular lanes that are of interest to you right now? Or you're just kind of looking at the landscape and feeling like, let's see what shakes. You know what I mean? Like, and like, this is like, we're coming up on like the end of the year too. You know what I mean? So like, you know, niggas like, you know, quote unquote winding down, and you know what I mean? Like,
as shit comes.
Yeah.
As things come.
Okay.
Just as things come, I face all things head forward, you know, head on. And take it as it comes.
Hell yeah.
You know, I don't know what I mean. As of right now, I have a song coming out.
I was about to say, yeah, facts.
That was the thing,
right?
You know,
facts.
like I have another song to record.
Yeah,
you know, that's the thing. You know, it's just as things come.
Right.
You know, like it's just as things come. It's just go at it and take it. You know, but again, everything can be improved on. I have not finished anything yet.
Peak or pinnacle on that. Yeah, right.
Might never be done.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know whenever I'm on a mountain.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
I'm scaling right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that.
For sure. Yeah.
I know that.
Definitely.
I'm higher than most have ever been.
Yeah, fair play.
I know that for fucking sure.
Hell yeah.
You know, but I know I'm not on top of no mountain. Sure as fuck not.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even near. I don't know if there's anything in my life where I'm even looking at the fucking peak. You know, I'm still climbing. I'm excited, and I'm still young, and I need to acknowledge I'm still young.
Yeah, right.
Know? So I'm excited to continue to climb.
As far as like the video goes, man, like is there anything like you're excited about people to like, you know, see, or like are there like any certain aspects of like the like you I don't know, like you're more proud of than others, or you're just proud of like the whole entity as a whole, like
the goofy elements that I added into the one character of it.
The facts, yeah.
I haven't done that in any of my videos.
Really?
Obviously, all of Instant Rapper here is a
okay, yeah. That's
you know, like it's all a mock and a parody.
I think your outro. I mean, like you weren't playing a character, like you're just being yourself. Well, yeah.
You were playing the character.
Yeah. True, I guess so. Yeah. Fair play.
Right?
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't me.
Yeah. Fact. Yeah. Right. Fair play, man. Fair play.
So this is the first one where I got to add an element, one element of my character, And then I guess even as we're speaking, you know, I will one day have a video of like my character, not a character.
Yeah, but yeah, like
my character.
Yeah, sure.
You know, will he bring my character out of me?
Yeah.
You know? So I'm excited for whenever that is. You know, and it could be female dog.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
But like, and like you're, I mean, bro, like it's just like, again, it's in you. Like you just have, you know, personality. So like when you were even like filming the video, like was that something that like you made a conscious effort to do? Was it just like in hindsight? Okay,
yeah, because of me mastering the ad lib, which was like I said,
yeah,
you know,
okay,
me
word,
mastering the character that I want to portray in the ad lib, like the part of me that I want to display in the ad lib.
Sure.
So I wanted to bring that ad lib to life. So one of those takes is just that ad lib brought to life,
right?
And you'll see that take brought in, you know, throughout the music video.
Yeah, facts. So. And like did that help you like even while recording too? Just like even like kind of channel the character for like the like, you know, like when we were
that
filming?
shot?
Yeah. Like
that shot, but I don't need help being me.
Tight
like the rest is just me being me. So like I don't need help being me.
Tight,
you know?
Miles,
but like I was just doing the ad lib.
Yeah.
You know, like I was doing the ad lib.
Yeah, no, facts.
That's how I was feeling whenever I was recording. Like if someone was recording me,
it would have been that.
Probably would have.
Yeah, no, it would have been
looking like
100%, bro. Any timeline for the other song, or like is that just kind of?
That's what I'm saying, like November, December.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already written. It literally just needs recorded, and then I have such a great relationship with Shrine. So even if I'm not mixing the shit, he's just gonna mix the shit, and then we're gonna be done.
Yeah,
the song's done. You know, and I'm not massively pressed of releasing the video with it, but I could. I'm not. And again, I just take everything day by day.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously I have plans and. You got plans, you know. I have plans.
Yeah, right.
You know, I have talent.
Yeah.
Let's just take everything just day by day and just see where it goes. And then once the plan is solidified and it's on the fucking calendar, it's getting it done.
Facts, yeah. Think we're at an hour. Should I check that? Let me see what we got on time.
Yeah. You guys fucked up again. I'm getting rid of him. It's just you and I now. He's dead. Actually, just killed him off camera. But where we at? We're at the hour? Yeah.
Bro, all right, man. Well, you heard it here. We're at the hour mark. I mean, you know, like with every pod, man, the floor is yours, my brother. Is there anything, like, you know, you want people to look out
Stream
for?
Hot.
Yeah.
Stream Hot. It's a fantastic song. It's a phenomenal song.
Agreed.
Stream it.
Visually, you know,
go
sonically.
watch the music video. The music video might not be for everybody. It's extremely artistic. It's extremely artistic. It's not story-driven. It's just a very artsy video.
Yeah, right.
But the song is fucking phenomenal. If you like anything fun, you like anything hip-hop, it's just a ridiculously good song. I love the chorus. Please tap into the ad lib. It's hilarious. It's so great. It's just
bro. It's one of those ones where like you'll fuck with the song and then realize, oh, this is the video that I love this video too. Like you know what I mean? Yeah, right.
Type shit.
You
know, but I think you have to fall in love with the song first. You know, you got to hear the song. Don't watch the video with just the. If you watch that video with the sound off, you're gonna be confused as fuck. You're gonna be like, what the hell is going on?
Sure. That's funny.
This song, it's a phenomenal song. Go stream that shit. Again, thank you to Concord for everything that you've done for us and allowing us to do for you.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic relationship. Can continue to nurture that and everything. Follow the podcast page.
Yes.
We are now releasing daily content. Daily content on our Instagram, TikTok, and our YouTube. We still have a weekly full hour plus podcast every single week, releasing on Sundays or maximum Mondays. Just on some like off days.
Yeah, right.
So follow all of that. We don't ever stop. We haven't stopped. We're years deep. It's never going to stop. We are ourselves and will continue to be so. So just continue to follow the journey. And if you want, again, the mountain will get larger. You're not going to have an option to not, see the journey at some point.
Right.
So I thank you and hope everybody is able, who has been watching the journey, is receiving the fruits of the labor that we've been putting in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Geez, thank you so much for taking the time, bro, for checking in.
I'll fuck with you. So.
Yeah, yeah, right. Listen, man, episode 135, man, the Mastering Creation podcast, where everyone is a master of their own creation. We got the Mastering Creation in the building, and we're out, bro. Peace.